Hello everyone, the 316 here with another Marvel Legends review. This time I have the 20 Years of Marvel Legends Hulk action figure. I think he retails for about $39.99. As you can see on the sticker here, I paid $60. I was at a vintage toy store and I thought it was a good price and I needed a Hulk and I probably would have paid almost $60 with shipping this guy anyway. He's pretty heavy, so I thought 60 was a good price, but anyway, let's go ahead and start off with the box. The box is supposed to be an homage to the Toy Biz era of Marvel Legends, so it has, all the logos on the side there, and of course it says Hasbro up there, but this is supposed to be, again, like the Toy Biz one. Reversible backdrop, that's a sticker. Marvel Legends Hulk 20 years, that is an insert. Nothing on the bottom, nothing on the sides. Interesting thing to note here is that there's actually two plastic trays. There's one for the figure and one for the pretty much everything else. Also, the backdrop that's behind him is kind of just hanging out in here. So all I did for this was use an X-Acto knife and just cut along the side here. I will not be saving the packaging, but if you want to preserve it, that's how you do it. On the back here, you actually get a read-up of the 20-year anniversary here in a few different languages. Here is, all your legalese and stuff that most people don't really take a look to. And there's a little just diorama here of Hulk. I kind of like the green on this one better than this one, but we're going to get into that. Now, this is a green figure on a green backdrop. I get that. Sorry. But that's just kind of what we're dealing with here. Speaking of the backdrop comes with this Marvel Legends stand, and this is a reversible backdrop. Personally, I'll be displaying it this way, but you can display it with the comic that the Toy Biz version originally came with. So I'm just going to push this to the back. This bottom portion of the stand is in the Iron Man, Toad, and Captain America one as well. But what's cool about Hulk here is that he actually gets a second stand. It has 3 peg holes for feet, and it's kind of angular. It's got 2 different tones to it, 2 different kinds of plastic as well. So it's nicely detailed. I probably won't be using this for Hulk. I might actually use this for a Doomsday if I ever get that Target exclusive 2-pack, the McFarlane one. I mean, hopefully I can track one of those down. I'd really like to get that, and I don't want to pay eBay prices. Ooh. A couple more accessories here. We have, I had to look this up. This is a Mandroid Build-A-Figure head. It originally came in silver. This comes in like a gold color, and it's battle damaged. So it's got a crack in its visor and some dust or grime. Looks all right. And, you can reuse this on your Build-A-Figure if you have it. Next up, he comes with 2 sets of hands. On the figure, you have 2 open hands and 2 fist hands, which I have off. Both of these are painted with 2 different tones. It's not really picking up well on camera, but there is a darker green here, and on his the back of his hand is a brighter green paint, which is done very well. It's a very nice transition, and it's not very easy to tell on camera. In person, it's much easier to see though. Lastly, he comes with 2 heads. The one on the figure is an angry expression, and this one is a more kind of like, ready to pounce, like just inert Hulk is how I would describe it. That's all your accessories. But now let's get on to the actual figure. Now I'm going to have to reposition my camera here, so I'm going to have it look up a little bit. This guy is tall. He is tall. And we will do a size comparison with some of my Build-A-Figures later, but it's a big boy. He's chunky, he's hefty, and this reuses the 80-year anniversary of Marvel Hulk body. The head is definitely new, but everything else, as far as I know, is reused. It's not really a big deal to me. This is a good mold. Yeah, he's a big chunky boy. Articulation's enough, but it's really good in the upper arms here. Like, look at this. Look at that. Look at that. That is insane. Can't believe that, you know, he has this type of articulation. Now, if only it went forward as much as it went backward, maybe they just didn't want to disrupt the sculpts. That's probably what I think they did that for. Also, he does have an ab crunch, which is pretty nice. Like, I wouldn't expect that. Although he doesn't have any upper rotation besides just a little bit. And his backwards is pretty good as well. This kind of reminds me of the Eric Bana movie. He does have a waist swivel. Looks kind of weird, but, it gets the job done. If you want to get him some weird looking poses, you can absolutely do that. Everything else is pretty standard for a Marvel Legend, like your ankle pivot, and your ankle bend, of course, your double jointed knees, which for some reason the upper knee is pinned, whereas the lower one is not. I just thought that that was kind of strange. And yeah, that is all one piece down there. It's not an overlay like what Farland usually does. What I do appreciate, though, is the paint job on this figure. And on camera, it looks better, actually. In person, it's not as good, but it's still a good application of paint. I want to give them some props there. They did a good job. I do wish that some of this brighter green was on the face, because without it on the face, it looks a little odd. I don't know why they went this particular direction and didn't, paint his face like a brighter green or even mold it in the brighter green. Just a weird design choice. But they also painted the white on the pants here, showing that it's ripped. I do wish one of his knees were exposed, but I could always customize that. What is weird though is that the white doesn't continue all the way to the back. I guess they had to cut costs somewhere. Just kind of strange to me. Back to articulation, he's got a single joint, but he has a swivel, and he has an upper swivel here as well. So you got that, and his head can look this way or this way. Can't really look up at all, but looking down's pretty easy. Not too bad. I really like this Hulk. I was having fun playing with him the last couple of days that I've had him while I was sick. But yeah, this Hulk is good. I like him. I wish that I wish the green was a bit brighter on the darker portions, or they just added the light green to his head. Because while I do like this Hulk, it's not exactly the Hulk I was going to get, but it's the one that I'm fine with having. Let's go ahead and do some size comparisons. Starting off, Hulk here stands at almost 9 inches tall. He's like just above 8 3/4 inches tall. He's almost 9 inches. All right, let's start off with Build-A-Figures, the Build-A-Figures I have. So it's been a while since we've seen him, but here's my King Shark. King Shark is definitely bigger. I'm gonna have to. There you go. King Shark is still a tall boy, even with his head all the way forward. Crazy. All right, and then lastly, we have my Atrocitus Build-A-Figure, who I think is still the tallest given everything. But yeah, you can get an idea on just how big this Hulk is next to these two. I don't have any other Marvel Legends that are larger than this Hulk. This is the largest Marvel Legend I own. I don't buy a lot of Marvel Legends, just here and there. But yeah, you can get an idea of some scale with that Hulk here. There's some big boys. And if you want to do a Hulk versus King Shark stop motion, you could. Hulk has better articulation, but I'm getting off topic. Let's see how Hulk looks next to some Avengers. First off, let's see how he looks next to Hawkeye. Pretty nice. That's the Beyond Earth's Mightiest Hawkeye that released last year. Actually, I think all of these figures released last year. Next up, we have Herald of Galactus Thor. Next up, we have Extremis Armor Iron Man. And lastly, we have the Ultimate Captain America. And all I need now is a Black Widow, and I'll have an Avengers team that I'm satisfied with. When I was building my Avengers team, I wanted something that's modern mixed with classic, a bit of both. You know, this was like proto MCU Iron Man. This is one of the more current looks for Thor. Although I'd like the version where he depowers from Power Cosmic and he's kind of a mishmash of classic Thor and this torso. Kind of want to do a custom on that. Love the look of this Captain America, and he looks good next to this Hawkeye. So uh, normally I would do size comparisons with some other toy lines, but actually going to end the video here. It's long enough, and I don't think you guys really need to see the looks next to Hulk. Besides, I don't have a Hulk Hogan action figure to take a look at next to Hulk, but hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know in the comments down below what other Marvel Legends or any other action figures you want to see me take a look at. Be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe, and hit the bell. It all helps out the channel. And as always, peace.